Jack became the president. Just because he correctly answered that 1 + 1 = 2. Everyone at the scene was stunned, because no one had ever gotten that question right before. It turned out that in this era, human intelligence had dropped to an astonishingly low level. People with high IQs stopped wanting children, while those with low IQs reproduced rapidly. As a result, humanity's overall intelligence plummeted. To preserve the species, the government launched a hibernation program, freezing intelligent people to protect the best human genes. Jack was among the first group of test subjects, but later, the scientist in charge of the project was arrested for corruption. The lab was shut down, and the hibernation pods were buried underground. 500 years passed in the blink of an eye. Mountains of trash piled up until they became literal garbage hills. One day, a garbage truck dumped its load, causing an avalanche of waste that crashed into the city like a tsunami. Jack's cryopod was swept into a man's house, and the violent impact accidentally triggered the release mechanism. Jack woke up, confused and disoriented, only to be thrown out by the man who found him. Out on the streets, Jack looked around at the bizarre world in disbelief. Thinking he must be hallucinating, he went to a hospital to get checked, but the doctor didn't even know how to use medical equipment. He shoved an endoscope straight into Jack's mouth. Jack rushed to the sink to rinse his mouth, but the tap water was actually soda. Then, looking at a magazine on the table, Jack finally realized he had been asleep for 500 years. When he opened the curtains, he was completely shocked. The world had gone insane. Skyscrapers leaned sideways, held up by ropes. Broken bridges hung in midair, and no one bothered to fix them. Leaving the hospital, Jack stopped at a vending machine to buy something to eat. But since he didn't have an identity barcode, the police arrested him on the spot, and he was taken to court for judgment.